Welcome to The Good Life. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Patrick Carney. You know the drill. I apologize for not having an episode last week. Again, with this move, things are a little crazy. Schedule is a little tight. And so, there's a lot to figure out, a lot to get done, a lot to get ready. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. But I got one this week, and it's not going to be a super long episode, but I just wanted to chat a little bit, catch up, and talk about some things that are happening. For one, went and saw Doctor Strange 2. Went and saw Doctor Strange 2. And I gotta be honest, I didn't like it. I didn't think it was a very good movie. Marvel, not a good one. But I'll tell you why. One, I thought the CGI was very inconsistent in some areas, like very inconsistent. It was kind of bad in some spots. Granted, it's a huge film, and this is not a knock on the VFX artists at all. But there were moments that were just, it almost felt like it was maybe rushed, or maybe they're running out of time. So not good on that. The writing was awful. Like, of the dialogue, it was so bad. There was cheesy moments in it too. Like, it just wasn't great. It was also super demonic and like dark. Like, I know it's, playing with the mystic arts and all that stuff. Like, I know it kind of has to be, but I don't know, man. It didn't feel like a superhero movie to me. I don't know. To me, like with Marvel, I know people say, "Oh, why can't it be darker?" and blah blah blah. But look at the movie, or look at the box office numbers for all of those movies compared to DC, who has been a lot darker. People like hopeful, people like bright, people like good versus evil. I don't know. I mean, there were moments that were good. I thought, this is a spoiler alert, by the way, but I thought bringing John Krasinski in as Mr. Fantastic, I thought was super cool. Loved it. But I hope they continue to bring him, on as Mr. Fantastic for when they do the Fantastic Four movie. Professor Xavier, that was cool, except for whatever the hell he was riding around in. That was weird and random. And also his moment was also super weird with what's her face. I don't remember, but when he's like trying to get her out of the cave, it was a Scarlet Witch trying to get her out of the cave or something like that with rubble. I don't know. That was a very weird moment. Not a good one either. Not weird in a good way. Sorry if I look really tired. I am really tired, and I'm filming this like I just got up not too long ago. But I wanted to try to get an episode out, Yeah. So the move is going well. Getting everything together, getting everything packed, and figuring out what we want to sell. It's it'll be down to the wire, I think, for me, because I mean, I'm trying to work as much as I can, until we go. And so, there's just like the normal stressors of getting everything ready in time. Also, my allergies are killing me right now, so it's that time of the year. But yeah, so we're getting everything ready, and there's so much to figure out. You know what I mean? Like there's so much to think about when you're in the process of moving across the country. You know what I mean? Because you want to make sure it's not like you can just like run home and get this that you left or whatever. You got to pack everything and go. But we've been trying to sell stuff. She's been selling stuff like mad, and so that's been good. That's been helpful. And then we've gotten everything, for the most part. We've gotten everything that we need. We've there's a few things that we still have to get, but one of the things that we got that was much needed, that we're going to put maybe like on just on the outside of our bathroom, is this. For those of you who can't see it and who are listening, it's a bathroom sign, like the traditional bathroom sign. However, It is Darth Vader sitting on a toilet, and it says "Use the Force." Saw that. Just had to get it, and it's 3D printed. Got it off of Etsy. Yeah, it's super cool. It was like $10. That's it. You know. Anyway, so things are a little crazy in the world right now. Stock market's going down. Gas prices are going up to insane amounts. Absolutely insane. Gas is over by me right now. Right now, gas is $4.63 a gallon. Nobody's gonna be able to afford to do anything, man. Everything is going up. Everything is going up. But in the midst of all of that, don't forget that we will get through it. We will bounce back, and things will get better. They will. I believe that. I don't know when, but they'll get better. But don't freak out. You know, people get crazy, man. Man, people are insane. Like, there's some crazy people out there. And I feel like more and more of them are coming out of the woods, you know? But we'll see. We'll see what happens, you know? It's Oy, crazy times. But don't forget to stay motivated, stay focused, push forward, fight through the adversity. You know, I don't mean to give all the cliches, but it's true. I mean, you know, just have some faith that things will get better, because they will. They will. And the biggest thing too is, like, don't stress out about the things that you can't control. Focus on the things that you can. And there's a lot of truth to that, because why stress yourself out about something that you have no control over at all? You know, why do that? It doesn't help you at all. Just raises your blood pressure a little bit, you know? So, you know what else we saw just the other day? Well, I'm really bouncing around, but that's my brain. You should, man, you know, it's funny because Taylor tells me all the time, she's like, you know, if I could just spend one day inside your head, it'd be very interesting. Like, no, you'd get nauseous, because it's constantly a crazy roller coaster of going all over the place. But another movie that we saw the other day was The Bad Guys, animated film. Sam Rockwell, um, Craig Robinson, Anthony Ramos. I think that was him. Yeah, Anthony Ramos. Shoot, who else was in it? I can't remember, but great movie. It was a great movie. You know what? It reminded me of Ocean's 11. That's what it reminded me of. There was a lot of really cool twist turns, you know, and it was just it was a very well put together film, and it was funny. It's a kids movie, you know, but they made it so adults could enjoy it too. That's the formula for kids movies, you know, because I mean, the adults got to take the kids, right? They got to bring them. Excuse me. So yeah, that was a great movie, and I haven't seen a good movie in a while. Last great movie that I saw was Spider-Man. Um, After that, like, I had seen Uncharted, that was okay. The Lost City was okay. Doctor Strange, not good. But The Bad Guys, that was a good movie. Ironic, huh? Anyhow, um, what else do I want to talk about? Ooh, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. I thought it was over with. I thought they ended it a little while ago, but I guess not. She's crazy. She is crazy, dude. I mean, like, she dropped a load in their bed. And it's not like it was just his bed. Like, she slept in that too, you know? And she's also like lied on the stand and even got basically forced to admit that by Johnny Depp's lawyer, one of his lawyers. That was about the donation of the $7 million that she had gotten from the divorce settlement. She said she was going to donate it to the ACLU and some children's hospital. Split it down the middle, 50-50. And she had said that the second that she said this on the stand in a previous case that or under oath, I should say, previously, that she had pledged all of that money and donated all that money to those, the second she got that money. Well, she didn't. Tough. She didn't. She lied about it. And on the stand for this trial, her lawyer said, you said that you had donated this, but to this date, that's not true, correct? And she goes, no, I pledged all that money. She's like, no, that's not my question. I'm saying you didn't donate. She goes, I pledged. She goes, no. And she said, well, pledged and donated are synonymous to me. And she said, well, that they're not to me. This is my question. Bam, mic drop. I mean, this lawyer shredded her apart on the stand. I don't know. And apparently Amber Heard's part got cut from Aquaman. It got cut from the second Aquaman. First, it got cut down to 10 minutes. And then it just got cut completely. One, good for them. But two, I hope it doesn't screw up that movie. You know what I mean? I mean, it's DC, so we'll see. But because I feel like she had a big part. I feel like she probably had a pretty decent sized part. So I don't know. But, and then apparently Robert Downey Jr. wants to cast Johnny Depp in Sherlock Holmes 3, I read. Because he wants to help him out, and get him back on his feet. I think that'd be sweet. Oh man, Johnny Depp and Sherlock Holmes 3. Ooh, that'd be sick. I love the Sherlock Holmes movies. I really do. They're such good movies. Anyway, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, so I went to the dentist yesterday, right? And went for a cleaning, get these teeth nice and clean. And they had told me for the 100th time that I need to get an electric toothbrush because I didn't have one. I mean, I'm old school, just well, I broke down and got one. And hot diggity dog, are these things expensive? Like for a good one? And they talked me into one. They didn't really talk me into one. I asked how much it would be, and they told me, and I was like, oof. And they said, but it's really good, and you should use it, and blah, blah, blah. And so they sold it to me. And it's this like Oral-B smart thing. I can connect it to my phone, and it can tell me if I covered all of my teeth. Like it's Bluetooth, and like it's crazy. And it tracks how much time I spent doing it, and shows me the coverage and like percentage and all that stuff. And wow, for a freaking toothbrush. Completely unnecessary, I think, but who knows? I do think it'll help though. At least that's what they say. And yeah, we'll see. I don't know. $120 for a freaking toothbrush, dude. But I did it. So that's how they get you. Yeah. Well, I don't really have anything else that I want to talk about other than the fact that June 6th is when we move. And let's see, next week is Memorial Weekend. I should have an episode coming out next week. The following week, I'm not sure. Well, maybe. So the week of the 3rd or whatever. No, I'm not even going to say. I don't know. But either way, I'll have episodes. I'll continue to do the podcast once we move. But there may be some time where I'm not. Maybe I might miss a week, or I might not be as consistent for these next few weeks, just because, again, we're moving. It's a big thing. And just before we move, we have a wedding we have to go to, like literally the weekend before we move. Like Saturday's the wedding, Sunday we finish loading up the truck, and then Monday we move. So it'll be interesting to to get everything together, and but we will. And I'm very excited for this trip. I'm very excited for the adventure that we're going to be going on. I think it'll be and what's awesome about it too is, like, it's just her and I down there. You know what I mean? Like we don't have any family down there. We don't have any friends down there. It's just her and I kind of making the leap and going for it. Yeah, and I'm excited. It'll be fun. Um, it'll be stressful at times, as is any move or any new change and adjustment, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. So yeah, that's all I got for now. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted when a new episode comes out. And yeah, I look forward to getting some guests back on here, because this whole solo episode thing, it's fine, but I don't know, I get a little awkward. I feel like I ramble and I just start talking about random stuff because I don't have any notes for it. I don't do notes for any solo episodes or anything like that. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see who I can come up with to get on here. But there are a few people that I'm thinking about that I want to try to reach out to. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah. And then be on the lookout for some of my last few episodes, or my last few segments of Attack on Show, because I am no longer the co-host of that show anymore. Obviously, because of the move, we can't do anything I can't be in studio from Louisiana, but I'll still be popping in whenever I'm back to visit. And we've got some really good segments, last few segments coming out as the countdown to my last episode. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure to like, subscribe for Attack on Show's YouTube channel. And I look forward to seeing what Rob does with it moving forward. Yeah, that's all I got. So thank you, and we'll most likely see you next week.